over 10 million US customers. Now, that's not saying that they all use it, but it's available to them. And we have commitments for over 31 million more consumers in the US. And the new Chief Technology Officer of the US, Todd Park, blogged about this yesterday on Green Button and all of the advances. So he's a big believer as well and is really leading the charge on energy overall, the energy data field. But if you look at all the different kinds of things that this data might be useful for, it's a whole host of things. Some of the ones are listed here, and I'll mention that there's a strong Toronto connection with the Apps for Energy competition, in which one of the winners, Zero Footprint, was able to get the People's Choice Award for their utility bill of the future, the Vela bill. So, yeah, and that was great. So there's a great local connection there. So I think we've made some great progress in driving this concept. It happened very, very quickly. The initial idea was in September. By December into January, the California utilities that we were partnering with first were already doing implementations. So we celebrated that with a launch in January 18th of this year. And then after that point, we had additional utilities sign on board as committed. So all of this has happened quite rapidly, and we're also able, with the White House backing, to get a lot of good press coverage of this. And this is getting some pickup in the press. I mean, people are saying that this gives the consumers actually a reason to care about the smart grid. And driving forward within our smart grid interoperability panel, we have a particular priority action plan that's focused on Green Button. We want to do more on evolving the standards, put more testing and certification into place. And then for those in the tech community, our initial focus has been on download my data. You basically get that file to the consumer, and then they can choose what to do with it. But we realize that the overall benefit of this will be when there's more